It's impossible to continue working in surgery now. Of course. We'll have to work from the laboratory from now on. Can I be cured? I don't know, Valdemar, but I'll try. I have an idea. It involves using my father's formula against the Wolfman. If all goes well, you'll be cured. You see, my father's formula changed his personality, summoning the evil side of his character and letting it take over. When someone takes the formula, they then have no control over their mind and body. The persona created by this process was called Mr. Hyde. Hyde was absolute evil, pure and simple, in many ways like the Wolfman. This forms the basis of my plan. What are you going to do? On the night of the full moon, I will inject you with the formula. That will turn you into Mr. Hyde. This will set free the evil part of your character. When the full moon appears, you will begin to turn into a werewolf as usual. These two opposing evil powers will then fight against each other. Go on. If Hyde prevails, the evil element of your own personality will have defeated the werewolf, hopefully destroying the curse completely in the process and leaving you a human again. Sandra and I have now developed an antidote to my father's formula, which immediately reverses the effects of the potion. If, as I hope, Hyde wins this epic struggle, we'll use the antidote to reverse you, and then, under the full moon, you'll be human again for the first time in centuries. That sounds like a fantastic idea. Look at this. The newspapers are banging on about a crazed killer terrorising the streets of London. We'd better lay low. Listen to this. A sadist worse than Jack the Ripper. Scotland Yard is working day and night. Where is the killer? Will there be more deaths? They're full of this shit. Page after page. That's newspapers for you. 3 people swore blind they'd seen a giant wolf in a top hat and tails, and they print this. Takes the piss. The inspector was at the clinic again today asking more questions. We'll have to be careful. The police mustn't trace him to us. As I suspected, his blood changes its attributes and becomes exactly the same as that of a wolf. Similar alterations can be seen in its internal organs, spinal cord and brain. It's all functioning completely differently to a normal human being and more like a wolf. We know what we're dealing with biologically. The question is, can the formula stop this transformation? And crucially, can it destroy the force that causes it? We'll have to wait and see. We now have all the data we need. I really think we can save you. I think we have a real chance. I'd like to test the formula and antidote on you to check that works. It should do. Fine, as you wish. Can we see you this afternoon at about 2? No problem. Try to get some sleep. I will. I'll see you later. Thanks guys. I'll see you tonight. Do you think it'll work? Do you? I think something's got to go wrong, but fuck knows what. Did you learn anything from those tests that has any effect on what we're going to do? There's nothing staring me in the face that says it won't work. We'll find out tonight. It's an even stronger full moon. Yeah, I guess we will. I'll tell you what though, if I saw that coming towards me in a dark night, me on a dark night, or at all for that matter, I'd fucking shit myself. Yeah, that has got to be one of the most terrifying things I've ever seen. There's still something bizarrely fascinating about them though. I can just imagine them out in the Carpathian Mountains, prowling the forests at night and howling at the moon. I hope I never see a werewolf outside this laboratory unless I'm tracking it and armed with a silver bullet gun. Planning a sort of werewolf safari, are you? Well, you know what? I wouldn't mind going out to the Carpathians one day. I've always sort of believed the legends and mythology associated with the place were more than just folklore. It would be an interesting trip. Dangerous, but interesting. Hey, you'll be pleased to know that I've taken the precautionary measure of obtaining a set of silver bullets and a gun. If it all goes catastrophically wrong, we don't want to get caught with our pants down. Too fucking right. That's a good move as far as I'm concerned. I'll hide it in the second drawer of the cabinet, just in case of an emergency. Hopefully we won't be needing that. Let's hope he actually gets here this time. We can do without a repeat of the surgery fiasco. I can't see how we could possibly get lost this time. Oh, good afternoon, Count. Afternoon, doctors. Did you sleep well? Not too bad, to be fair. Woke up about an hour ago. Do you want to make yourself comfortable and we'll get started? Can I take your jacket? This won't hurt, Count. Whoa. Whoa, look at that. Okay, that works. Now for the antidote. Fucking hell. That is brilliant. That is fantastic. We've nailed that formula. Nailed it. The procedure should go smoothly. I can't see anything obvious that could go wrong. I think you've got a real chance tonight. I can't get my hopes up too much, but thanks again, guys. Thanks for everything you've done to help me. You're welcome. When the moon rises and the werewolf curse begins to become active in his body, hopefully the mighty power of the Hyde persona will destroy the werewolf. Yeah, I get it. Let's hope it works. Glass of wine sounds like a good idea. I'm a fucking alcoholic. I wasn't going to say anything. Well, full moon's still out, 11 o'clock, he's still Mr. Hyde. It's been a full moon for 3 hours. Let's hit him with the antidote, come on. He's going human. He's going human. He's human. High five. Get in. It's all there. He's gone human, eh? It's a full moon. You're human. It all worked. Fantastic. We'll untie you right now. Oh. Yeah. Oh. Blah. 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 Done. Whoa, he's gone. Yeah. What went wrong? The antidote didn't work properly. Probably because of the wolf cells active in his blood at the time of the full moon. That's the only explanation I can think of. We didn't account for that in our investigation. There must be chemical differences between the counter's hide at normal times and at the time of the full moon, when he's supposed to be a werewolf. We couldn't account for everything, every possibility. What went wrong? The antidote didn't work properly. Probably because of the wolf cells active in his blood at the time of the full moon. That's the only explanation I can think of. We didn't account for that in our investigation. There must be chemical differences between the count as hide at normal times and at the time of the full moon when he's supposed to be a werewolf. We couldn't account for everything, every possibility. There are always numerous variables when you use experimental potions with different types of life form. Those wolf cells must still be present in him now. So the hide persona is obviously just repressing the werewolf but not destroying it. If it had destroyed it, the antidote would have worked. I was wrong. The experiment has failed. I figured that much out. The formula will last the night at the longest before it wears off, but you must destroy what's left of the formula and the recipe in case he comes back. If he does, he'll be a crazed killer. In the state of Mr. Hyde, he'll be uncontrollable. He must not be allowed to get any more of the potion. If he doesn't, it will just wear off in a few hours. Okay. Also, in the second drawer of that cabinet there's a wooden box containing a gun and a set of silver bullets. I suggest you get it out and load the gun. You may need that. I hope not, but you might. There's nothing I can do. There's nothing you can do for him now. My idea just fucked up. I'm sorry. Can you do me a favour? Get rid of the evidence of all my experiments. Then you need to disappear before the police find us. You might not die. Pigs might fly. That wouldn't surprise me after all the shit I've seen recently. If I was you, I'd just get out of here. You can't save him. Forget him. I'd just get the fuck away from him. That sounds like a plan I should have tried a long time ago. Okay, I'll tidy up this shit and get the fuck out of here in the morning. I think I'll go to France and stay with Justine. It'll be better than prison. I'm not going to talk my way out of this. And I'll leave the Count a letter. I'm not saying where I'm going, just that I'm sorry we couldn't save him and I've had to leave London because of this fucking catastrophe. This didn't turn out how I expected. I'm sorry. This shit shouldn't have happened to you guys. I should never have brought him back here. It wasn't our problem. Guys walking down the steps in the city of London. Excuse me, sir. Have you got a light? Yeah. Yeah, of course. This is a nightclub in London. Everybody's dancing round here. Mr. Hyde is walking into the club, walking into the area with a drink, top hat, cape, everything. In he goes into the crowd. And he's dancing too. Yeah, Hyde's getting into it. But then the potion starts to wear off. And the full moon's still out, of course. It's a powerful full moon tonight. So, what's happening? Hyde's wearing off. And now, the werewolf. Everybody is scattering out. Whoa, what the fuck? Yes. Werewolf just staggers out of the bar. Yeah. And that was in my throat. Here comes the werewolf, smashing through the window, the back of the room. Pick up my gun, silver bullet gun. Looks like the experiment didn't work. I'm sorry about that. Anyway, here's my new plan. There's only one thing for it. Fill this motherfucker full of silver.